Did you know that 2025 marks Shudder's 10th birthday? In honor of Shudder's birthday, here are my top 5 recommendations from Shudder's original catalog. My number 5 recommendation would be Mads. Mads is a 2024 horror film that is actually shot all in one take. I'm recommending this film because I do think that the concept of shooting a zombie film in one take is incredibly unique. That's not something that we see all the time, and I do think that the one take is very successful in this film. I think that this film has some incredible performances, and I enjoyed its short runtime. My number 4 recommendation would be The Ugly Stepsister. The Ugly Stepsister came out this year, and it is a retelling of Cinderella. I found this film incredibly fun because, of course, it is retelling a story that we all grew up with in a rather grim and disgusting way. I thought the body horror in this was really effective for me. It had a few points that literally made me gag, and I think that we should all be engaging with films made by other countries and other cultures. So my number 3 film is actually a tie between 2 films by the same filmmaker, which would be When Evil Lurks and Terrified, which were both made by Damien Rugna. I thought Terrified was extremely scary and had a few jump scares that I thought were incredibly impressive. And I think When Evil Lurks is just an all-around really well-made film. I think it's a great looking film, and I really like the thematic purpose of this film and what it's trying to say about society. My number 2 film is Late Night with the Devil from 2024. I really liked Late Night with the Devil. I think that its concept is really fun. I love movies that are able to find a fun play on the found footage genre, and I thought David Dastmalchian had an incredible performance in this film. I found it really impressive and engaging and fun. Its overall 80s aesthetic and vibe is really well done, and I loved it for that. And in number 1, I have Oddity. I thought Oddity was by far the scariest film that I saw in 2024, and it is one of the few films that we've covered for our podcast that made me scream out loud repeatedly. I think this film had a couple really great jump scares, and I think as a woman especially who sometimes can be afraid being in the home or apartment alone, there's a scene in the beginning of this film that scared the pants off me in that it was relatable and really connected with my real life fears. And I just think this is a fun ride overall. So that's my top 5. Drop in the comments what you think I missed.